this studio turned into a line of business for us that we didn't even expect. So I built it for me, and then I had a client say, like, can I use that? And it's like, oh, well, sure. And this was at our old office. And then another client was like, well, could we film in your, sure. And then we kind of kept going, and I'm like, oh.
This is a thing.
This is a thing.
This
and
is
so
every business needs to come here and use this.
Well, the thing is, what we realized is the time, so here's a real story of what happened. Another is a nonprofit here in town that's fairly large. And the guy comes in, he's really well known. He sits down, and in 15 minutes he's done, and he can stand up and leave and go do the next thing. And so for him, he was like, this was the most seamless experience, because we had all the lighting set, the sound is perfect, everything's done.
He can go do other things.
So he can just come in, get in, and get out.
I think that most business owners think, oh my gosh, now I gotta have a camera guy, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, to come in here and just get it done.
Yep.
And you could probably produce a ton of content over the course of 4 hours.
So what we're doing next week, I have a client who's flying in. He'll spend 2.5 days with us here, with him and another guest flying in, and they will make enough content to release 1 video a week a year in 2.5 days. Yeah. So we'll make 50 videos in 2.5 days. And so he can come in here, spend 2.5 days, and he does that 4 times a year. And now he's got 4 days a week. He's dripping super professional, awesome content, and then he's just mixing that with, you know, his Instagram stories and Facebook Live.
And most people are like, how do you have enough time for that? Yeah. I got 2 days.
Yeah.
I got
totally.
2 days as long as I'm scheduling it.
Now he has to prepare, right? There's a lot of thought that has to go into getting all that set up.
We don't think about anything that we put out there. We just let that roll.
Just let it roll. Yeah. Let's see what happens. But what we did figure out for him...
Did they like that? No? Okay, we won't say that again. Write that down.
What we did figure out, though, is that it is hard for the main person to always be the generator of the content. So in a conversation environment, you bring in another expert, and then you get all their fresh content that they're talking about, and then you're able to respond to that. You're able to kind of enhance with whatever your special knowledge is on top of that. And so you're not having to create all new content all the time for that.
Right, and when you're talking to somebody, it's going to spur something in your head that is going to be valuable to somebody else. And I mean, that's why we're doing NougatCon, is there's nobody like these people coming to events here, and there's no event that I know of bringing those kind of people, and so that's why
awesome.
we're doing it, because it's had such a big impact on our business that I think, I mean, I don't care if you're an electrician,
right?
You should be doing this stuff,
right? No, totally.
Yeah,
absolutely.